We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the throw. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Still slugging it out here. Throws him down. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. This is a real back and forth match this year. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Checks him with the projectile. Brushes off the impact. Drive gauge finally recovers. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Springs forward. In there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Did well to get the buff in there. Down to the wire. They cancel out each other's move. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Throws them to negate the block. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. There's a change of sides. Risky up close. Hits them with a stopping body. What'll happen here? Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Doesn't miss a beat. All the throw connects. Knockout springs forward with the drive rush. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Sneaks in the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Decides to hit the drive. The last round. It's now or never. Fires a tiger shot. Drive rush to keep it going. Both players look for something to work. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 needs to wait this out. Excellent block. Ooh, no way. No signs of running up from out of the corner. Nothing stops this train. That corner is starting to look scary. Crowns him from above. Amazing. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Fires a tiger shot. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Blocks the jump in. Throws him down. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. No good up high. Lots of aggression from both sides. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. This is a tough spot. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. The jump-in is denied. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Were they baiting them into that? Nice top burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is it's a good spot to use the super. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Grabs them. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? They're not going to allow any jumping. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Who's going to break the silence first? That was a solid anti-air. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Opts for the throw. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. All right. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Decides to meet them in the air. Will this super art connect? Experiencing burnout. Fires off a tiger kick. Nice. sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Crunchy Tiger! How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 was kept on their toes all round, didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Breaks the block with a throw. Knockdown and... Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Jumps up. Got drive rush to keep it going. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. They're in there! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The combo's there. Gets the crossover. There's a corner switch. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. They can open up this round big by converting this punish count. Sticks the combo. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Crunchy Tiger Knee. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps in. Scrap and charges forward. Brushes that off and keeps going. Gets carried to the corner. Tiger shot to try fires off a Tiger Knee. Will we see a drive impact? What'll happen here? Obito hit. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Big opportunity coming. Gets the catch. Let loose a Tiger Candy. Both fighters planning to the low. Looking to tenderize those organs of Obito. Both sides getting ready. That corner doesn't touch the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for Nash. Charges forward. The jump-in is denied. Still slugging it out here. Throws him down. Player 1 with the life lead. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 is in a tight spot right now. Taking KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Still scrapping for control of the space. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Springs forward with the drive rush. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. A drive impact could end it all here. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen? Low heavy, but no go. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2 is anticipating that throw. Okay, here we go. Oh my, no lapse in judgment goes unpunished. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That barely connected, but it still counts. Deal some damage with that quick combo. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Down to the wire. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective gameplay. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. It takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. The Big Bang Kachosin comes out. Drive gauge finally recovers. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. You gotta be fighters off the Tiger. The super doesn't hit. Looks like they both get tagged by the fireball. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Crunchy Tiger Knee. They've piled up the knowledge. Nice counter. Hits them with a stop and block. Nice Tiger Nose. Oh, burnout trigger. Banks the cash to let loose a Tiger Cannon. A super art hitting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mind. Fires off a Tiger Cannon. Both fighters planning something? Oh, the throw connects. No way. No signs of running up from out of the corner. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Tries to lock down with a Tiger Shot. Predicted. Back to the corner. Are we gonna bundle a massive Tiger Cannon? Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Wraps it up with a throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Crunchy Tiger Knee. Player 1, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player cross-up attack. What now? Totsugeki to the face. Makes the enemy steals and gets that bump. The attack continues. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Taps him on the dome. Player, putting the cherry on top. My, getting that yakiniku grill ready to cook. And whiffs, they're wide open. What's next? Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? All whiff and no throw. Face, meet, knee. Knocked them out of the air. Player 1 can't let this simmer. The throw is denied. Oh, looks like Mai's getting ready to go full anime. Player 2, are you kidding me? Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Good decision with that throw. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Down to the wire. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. That drive impact delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Does a good job of pushing back. Looking for a chance. There's an overdrive arm. Hits him with a stop and bop. Anything could happen here. Fires a Tiger Shot. Jumps. Throws him. What's next? Going in? Player 1 will look. Ooh, brushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. What's the next move? Going on the offensive? Getting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mind. A drive impact could end it all here. Both fighters planning something? What's this? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Lighting up the skies with Kagero no Mind. A jump? Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, getting it all on a drive rush. Oh my God, what There's a burnout. Player 2, the drive impact doesn't work. Flatline though. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Can't tech the throw? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Hold your breath. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Heats it up with a combo into super. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Takes a trip. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. The jump in is denied. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Crunchy Tiger Knee. Can't tech the throw. Hopes with a medium kick. And hits them with a stop and bop. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Taking stock. Big throws. Player 1 charges forward. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Scrapping it out up throw. Were they baiting them into that? Not close enough for the throw. His Shoryu engine gives them the business. Smart play with the throw. Oh, burnout! Did they mean it? Doesn't touch the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Adds a bit of OD spice there. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Medium kick hit. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Wow, sat waiting for this opening. Were they baiting them into that? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Nothing stops this train. Carried to the court. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Super! That's what we want to see. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Shoots the plasma. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Dangerous range here. Rushes in. Escapes the corner. Absolutely relentless. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Turns out. Totsugeki to the face. That back row was huge. Oh, they switched pumps the brakes on the impact. I can't believe it. With no hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSF. Perfect damage.